start. Yeah, we'll make a start today. So as usual, if you have any injuries, be mindful of the injuries that you're carrying. If you can, if you're all gone into mute, yes, everyone's muted themselves, so we can get started. So if you have any injuries, be mindful of the injuries that you're carrying and don't push to the point of pain. If you are feeling pain, then ease back from that. Come into a seated position. And align the back of your skull with your sacrum. Bring your arms onto your thighs and lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And then soften the shoulders down away from your ears. Close your eyes. And give yourself a moment or two just to notice how your body feels. Feeling yourself landing completely on your mat as you prepare for practice. The intent today is for you to work at the creative aspect of who you are. So really feel for bringing in a playfulness, a creativity into your practice. Keeping the emphasis on fun and enjoying yourself through the practice. So right now, as you're sitting here, feel for those areas in your body that's, really feel joyous and playful. Those areas that you feel very comfortable with. And notice those areas that, you still want to bring that sense of playfulness there. Starting the practice today with Brahmari breathing. For those who are unfamiliar with Brahmari, I'll demonstrate the first and then we could all do this together. So working through the chakras today with Brahmari breath. We'll do this pose in Nepal, but I'll just demonstrate what we're going with Brahmari. So in your Brahmari breathing, if I'm starting with the first chakra, I'm breathing in deep breath. When you exhale, so you're exhaling through the nose with that sound vibration, allowing the energy of the breath, the energy of the sound to vibrate through the whole of your body. So that's what we're going to do. We start in Nepal with your left leg over your right. So for each chakra, we'll do one Brahmari breath. So start in here and take a deep breath. Inhale. And then go ahead. And bring your hands down by your jaw. And then breathe in. Brahmari. Put your hands by your throat, your voice box, and breathe in. And exhale. And then change the cross of your legs. Right is over left. Try not to be sitting on your left heel. Working with your fourth chakra. So your hands are now onto your heart and breathe in. Deep breath. Go ahead, exhale. Bring your hands onto your belly by solar plexus and breathe in. Go ahead, exhale. And then bring your hands down by your lower back and just above your pubic bone and breathe in. And exhale. And then release, bring the soles of your feet together for Balakonasana. Seventh chakra, you can bring your hands. Sometimes people sit onto their hands and bring your one hand at the back and one at the front. So you're working at your reproductive organs, your seventh chakra. And then breathe in. And exhale. And then release. And take a breath. Your next pose is elephant pose. So bring your hands onto your chest. When you breathe in, you lift your chest up. Feel as if your chest bone is lifting right up. So go ahead, breathe in. Chest lifts up. Hold on to the breath. When you exhale, keep the chest lifted, but soften the shoulders down and exhale. Sit bones presses down. Breathe in, lift chest. And exhale, glide the shoulders down. Rounding down into sit bones, breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down your back. And then release. Soles of your feet together, bring your hands back behind you so you're on your fingertips and feel as if you're pushing the foot away. So your sternum is lifting up. Now breathe in for 10. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Keep chest lifted, sit bones are pressing down and your feet are active. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum and your shoulders are softening away from your ears. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you're coming up. Hands back behind. Sit tall and breathe in. Deep breath. Inhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Sit bones presses down. Now lift. Can you lift your chest a little bit more? Feel the opening right across your sternum. Shoulders away from ears. Hands forward. Exhale through the mouth. Strong exhale. Exhale completely. Uddiyana, chin is tucking into chest. Full belly in. Belly's all the way back to spine. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. And keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Last one here. Deep breath. Inhale, 10. Hold 10. Feel the energy of the breath as it moves through your body. Hands forward. And exhale. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading, ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Come onto your knees and onto your hands into all fours. So your knees are directly under your hips. Your hands are directly under the shoulders. So you're in all fours. Your next pose today is cat-cow. When you breathe in, you drop the chest and draw the chest and ribs up. So your shoulders are down, but you're lifting up. When you exhale, push the floor away, arch the chest as an angry cat. The back of the spine is reaching to the sky. 5 more. Breathe in, draw chest and ribs forward. Chest is lifting, shoulders down. And as you breathe out, arcing back, push the floor away. Back of the spine to sky. Breathe in, draw the chest forward. And as you breathe out, arch the chest, push the floor away, back of the spine. Feel, keep pushing the floor away. Feel like you're that angry cat. 2 more, breathe in, moving the chest through the arms, the shoulders are down. And as you breathe out, press it back, pushing the floor away. 1 more, breathe in, gliding the chest through the arms, shoulders down. And as you breathe out, reach it back, arcing that back spine. And then release. Back is flat. Setting up for your next pose today, which is today I'll call this pose pointing dog. So if your hands are under the shoulders, lift your right leg up and reach it straight back. Lift your left arm up and reach it straight forward. Now take a deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel as you reach your left fingertips forward. And breathe in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach forward as you reach back. 1 more, deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, stretch your arm and leg in opposite directions. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your right knee to chest and your left elbow to knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg in opposite directions. Now breathe in and draw elbow to knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, reach back as you reach forward. The last one, breathe in and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away from you. On the next breath, stretch your left arm to the sky, bend your right knee, reach your left arm back, take hold of the ankle or your foot. Now breathe in and lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. As you breathe in, lengthen, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg back. You're looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor and your left hand down onto the floor. From here, lift your left leg up, reach it back, reach out with your heels. Lift your right arm up and reach it forward. Now breathe in deeply. Feel for energizing your body with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach forward with your right arm, stretch your left leg straight back. And breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, lengthen in opposite directions. Last one here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, stretch forward as you reach back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee to chest and right elbow to knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg in opposite directions. Breathe in and curl up. And as you breathe out, reach arm and leg away from you. Last one, breathe in and curl up, elbow to knee. And as you breathe out, reach your arm and leg away from you. On the next breath, stretch your right arm to the sky, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle or the foot if you can. And then breathe in, lengthen your ribs away from waist on your left side. And as you breathe out, arcing chest open towards the right. On the next breath, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you open towards the right, send your left leg back. Inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor and your right hand down onto the floor. Reaching your sit bones back towards your back heels so you're pressing down into child's pose. From here, breathe deeply into lower back. And as you breathe out, pull belly in. Keep sending your sit bones back. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're reaching back. Rise up on the fingertips of your right hand and reach your right fingertips forward. Your forearm of your right hand is off the floor. Now breathe into your right side ribs. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right hand forward, send your right sit bones back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your left arm under your right armpit. So you're now on your left shoulder. And as you breathe out, arcing chest open towards the right. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening your side ribs forward on your left side. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. So feel this opening into lower back. One more breath, deep breath, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back, sit bones are reaching back. Inhale, release. Ease your left arm out, place your left hand to the floor, forward on the front of the mat. Now breathe into your left side. And as you breathe out, reach your left sit bones back. Lift your left elbow off the floor, the forearms off the floor. Now raise up on the left fingertips and then breathe into your left armpit. And as you breathe out, reach your left sit bones back as you reach your right arm forward. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your right arm under your left armpit. So you're now onto your right shoulder. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones back. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen back, sit bones are reaching back. On the next breath, ease your right arm from under your left shoulder. Place the hand onto the floor and reach your sit bones back for child's pose. And then breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sit bones are reaching back towards your heels. Inhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. And come down into seated for your next pose. Do this pose in shoelace with your left foot over your right. So you're coming into a side bend. Your left foot is over your right in this one. Your right hand is reaching over to your right hand reaches over to the right edge of the mat by hips and then reach the hand away. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Press down into left sit bones. Breathe in, reach your left arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm over your left ear. Activate your feet, spread the toes. The ball of your feet are spreading. Make the pose easier if you're feeling this into knees. So you can have the foot onto the calf, the ankle, or staying cross-legged. Now breathe in and lengthen out of your right side. And as you press your left sit bones to the floor, reach your left arm over left ear. As you breathe, lift your chest. So feel your chest as it moves to chin. And as you breathe out, soften both shoulders down. Second arm position. On the breath, breathe in, stretch your right arm down towards the right side. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Deep breath, lift. Chest is lifting right up towards your chin. And exhale, jaw is relaxed. On the next breath, use your left arm. Reach your left arm away. Use the arm to pull you up. And right hand supports your head and neck. Change the cross of your legs. Your right foot is over your left. You're reaching your heels out away from you and your toes are flexed back to shins. Make the pose easier if you're feeling this into knees. So the foot can be on the calf, the ankle, or onto the floor or a block. You're reaching out with your heels. Reach your left arm out by left hip. Relax your left ear by left shoulder. Pressing down into right sit bones. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up. Spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right arm over right ear. As you breathe in, keep lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe out, left shoulders relaxes away from left ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, wrapping that right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Second arm position. On the breath, breathe in, stretch your right arm down towards the right side. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And exhale, shoulders relax. Using your right arm, breathe in, reach your right arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Unwind your legs, setting up for your next pose, which is a straight leg twist. So straighten your left leg straight forward and tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin. If you want to go further today, bring your right foot back so the heel is by your right glute. Place your right hand back by your hip or fingertips to the floor, or take hold of your right ankle with right hand. Breathing, stretch your left arm up to spine. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. As you breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down away from right ear. As you breathe, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. On the next breath, as you breathe, draw your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, smile as you relax your jaw. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh or into your waistband. And then breathe in, keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, your right shoulder is down away from right ear. Lengthen, breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. On the next breath, release your right arm, reach your right arm to sky. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm forward over right ear. Breathe into your armpits, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, keep lengthening out of your left side. On the next breath, as you breathe, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right thigh. Your feet are active, both front and back. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your left knee. Heels contract to sit bones. Reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now breathe in deeply. Feel for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. And change the cross of your legs. Your right leg is reaching straight forward. Your left foot is either tucked in so that heel is by the groin, feet are active, or you're bringing your left foot back by your left sit bones, reaching your thighs away from you. Left hand is by left hip, then place the hand onto the floor or take hold of your left ankle. Pressing down into right sit bone. Breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Put your left arm up and stretch it down. Now as you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down away from it. Deep breath, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, relax your jaw. Now breathe. Bring a nice smiley breath into the left side of your neck. And exhale, relax both shoulders down. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right thigh or hip or slide it into clothing. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. On the next breath, draw your chest towards your chin. Feel for creating space around your heart as you move chest away from heart. And exhale, both shoulders down. On the next breath, release your left arm, stretch your left arm to sky. And as you breathe out, you're stretching your left arm over left ear. Breathe into your armpits. Feel as if you're tickling yourself. And as you breathe out, lengthening that left arm forward over left ear. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees, heels contract, the sit bones, reach forward with the ball of the foot. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt over your right thigh. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. Feel the energizing your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, just fold forward. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee. So in your elbow to knee, you're lying down on your back and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your feet are off the floor or feet on the floor if your back is feeling tweaky. You can also support your back. I've placed a blanket under my back. Hands behind head and neck. Lift your feet off the floor, bend the knees. And then inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl elbows up, both elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Now reach your right thigh bone away from hip. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Now reach your left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. You're reaching your right thigh bone away from pelvis. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to right knee, straight and left leg. Reach your right elbow up so shoulder blades are off the floor. Now relax your left hip and then reaching your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward, reach out with the balls of your feet. Curl tailbones up, bend your right leg forward, pull belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, your elbows to right knee, straighten your left leg. Spread the toes, relax your left hip, and then reaching your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor, and place your feet down onto the floor. Just give yourself a moment to notice how your body feels right now. Your next pose today is bridge. So you can do bridge with a roll or a block between your thighs. You'll be lying down on your back. If you're using the block or using the roll, you place the roll between your thighs. You reach your hands down and brush your heels with your fingertips and relax your arms down by your side. Shoulders are away from your ears. You press your feet to floor, breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up away from the floor. Now breathe into belly, move your belly away from pelvis, move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up a little bit more, squeeze the roll or squeeze the block. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, feel as if you're lengthening your ankles away from heels. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, lift. Feels as if you're pushing pubic bone right up towards the sky. Now breathe into heart. Energize your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Keeping the tilt. Move the block or roll out of your way and set up for your next abdominal pose today, which is frog lifting through. So in your frog, your feet are out towards the side, knees out towards the side, your heels are aligned with your knees and the toes are flexed back towards your shins. If your back is feeling tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet up against the wall. So if that is you, have your feet up against the wall, lie down, everyone, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Feet are off the floor, knees out towards the side. Now inhale and lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up, and then reach your thighs, knees out towards the side. Flex the toes to shins. Pull the lower belly down to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now reach your thighs out towards the side. Reach your heels away from you as you flex your toes to shins. Pull lower belly down. As your belly pulls down, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel the broadening across your back. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Send your thighs out towards the side. Flex the toes towards your shins. Pull lower belly down. Keep pulling belly down. Now press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, lower pelvis. Lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now send. Keep feeling for unlocking the hips as you stretch your legs to the side. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly down. Lower back presses to floor. Relax the pelvis. And then breathe in, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Relax the back of your head into hands. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Send your thighs, knees out towards the side, reaching your heels away from you, and pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Use your hands by your side of your thighs and knees, and draw your legs together. Place your feet to the floor, and roll to your right side. Left arm is down by chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up, using your right hand to support your head and your neck. Your next pose today is dolphin. So bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Bring your elbows down onto the floor and reach your hands forward parallel in the hands. If your shoulders creaky, you can clasp your hands in this way. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Look at your own toes or your own knees. Spread the fingers and reach your fingertips forward. Now breathe in, lift, spread your upper back and curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. Keep the neck soft and long. As you breathe in, expand your ribs as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, reach back. You're pushing the floor away with your forearms as you reach back. As you breathe in, breathe into the front of your heart. Now exhale, soften chest as you reach back. Reach your heels to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. If you can, on the next breath as you breathe in, step your feet in a couple of inches. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe, breathe into pelvis. Feel as if you're moving pelvis away, your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel for that lengthening through the spine as you reach back. You're sending your sit bones up and reach back. Last breath here, deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. You're pushing the floor away with your forearms. Inhale, release, bend the knees, and come all the way down to the floor. Take one breath in embryo. Then push, bring your hands onto the shoulders, push the floor away as you come all the way up to stand. You'll be coming into your salutations, so if you need to pad your knees, then do so now. And then come to the front of your mat. Stand with your feet together, and as you exhale, hands together at your chest. Pressing down with your feet, lift the toes, spreading the toes and spread the balls of your feet. As you breathe in, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs as you stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to floor. Lunge, inhale, step, left leg back, bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor, push the floor away, as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in as you lower down. Hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad your knee if you need. Pushing the floor away as you stretch your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, and step your right foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, place your right knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, and step your left foot back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Going all the way down to the floor. Lengthen your legs back, move your chest forward, and then clasp your hands behind your back. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Reach your legs back, spread the toes. Reach your arms down towards your heels, and let your shoulders be soft away from ears. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you stretch your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Push the floor away with your right foot as you stretch up. Exhale, hands down, right leg steps back to plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back, shoulders down. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and stretching your arms out and up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can, bending that right knee as you go, as you push the floor away. And exhale, hands down, step your left foot back for plank. Reach it back into heels. Reach your elbows back to hips. And as you breathe out, lower down, bend the knees if you need as you come all the way down. Stretch your legs back. Move your chest forward. Clasp your hands behind back for both. Now breathe in, lift chest and legs. Reach back with the toes, spread the toes. Slide the shoulders down as you reach your arms down towards your hips. Neck is relaxed. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. Exhale, press it back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step. Right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you're stretching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Left foot steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step, left leg back, bend the left knee, and floating your arms out and up towards the sky, pushing the floor away with your feet as you stretch up. Exhale, hands down, Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, as you breathe in, moving chest and wrist forward. Lengthen the legs back, keep the elbows tucked in. Exhale, release, lower down, and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. At the knee, if you need, as you stretch, go as deep as you can as you stretch away from floor. Exhale, hands down, right leg steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, right leg steps back, bend the right knee, push the floor away as you reach the arms out and up towards the sky. You're going as deep as you can. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, reach your elbows back to hips, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Once you're all the way down, stretch your legs back, move your chest forward, then clasp your hands behind your back. Both pose. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Reach your legs back, spread the toes. Ankles squeezing towards each other. Reach your arms down towards your heels and soften the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step, right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Tailbone tucks down, belly pulls in. Lift the toes, spread the toes, and spread the balls of your feet. Just give yourself a moment and notice how your body feels right now. So the next sequence, you'll be working continuously on one side of the body and then on the other side. So working right through on the left side first. Doing some standing poses. So from here, inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. Arms are reaching out towards the side. The back foot, your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Feet about 3 feet away from you and your arm reaching to the sky. Press down into both legs, and as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you soften the shoulders down, lengthen your arms away from you. Eagle. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring the left elbow over the right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders down. As you breathe, lift your chest, creating space for your heart. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows forward, reach your forearms forward. Now breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you exhale, shoulders down, press down into your feet. Keep tucking tailbones under so you're not sticking your bum out. Now as you press down into both feet, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Emu, as you breathe out, folding forward so your forearms are reaching to the floor. Relax your forehead into forearms. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, glide your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. As you anchor into your right leg, breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you fold a little deeper, send your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Keep sending your left thigh forward. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathing in as you come up. Release your arms out towards the side. From here, straighten your left leg for triangle. As you breathe in, anchor into your left leg. Stretch your left arm forward, reaching your left arm down towards the floor and stretching your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your left leg as you breathe in. Keep gliding your reach forward away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open as you're reaching right fingertips to sky. Place your right hand onto your right hip. Your next pose is half moon. Your left hand will come down onto the floor. So you're bending your left knee, placing your left hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. You can place that hand onto a block. And as you breathe in, glide your body forward, lift your right leg up and reach it straight back. You're going further, you're reaching your right arm to sky. Now breathe in and keep feeling for lifting your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel, right arm reaches to sky. Vertical splits. On the next breath, bring both hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot, and reach your right leg out and up towards the sky. As you press down into your left leg, breathe in, lengthen belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. Walk your hands back towards your standing leg. You might be able to take hold of your calf or ankle with one or both hands. And then breathe in deeply. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold deeper, reach your right leg up to sky. Keep the hands to the floor. As you breathe in, step your right leg back down to the floor. From here, push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. Arms reach to the sky. Pressing down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Reach your right arm out and up to the sky, extended warrior. Now breathe in and lengthen. Keep lengthening your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm all the way around the back, tuck it onto your left thigh. Now breathe in and keep moving. Lift belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, your shoulders down away from ears. You're anchoring into your right leg. And breathe in. You keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And breathe out, both shoulders relax. Interlock. On the next breath, slide your left arm under your left thigh and bind it with the right arm that's around the back. If that does not work for you today, then you're keeping your left forearm onto your thigh, or place your left hand onto the floor on the block or straight down as you reach your right arm up. So from here, you're in your interlock or the variation. Breathe in and lengthen your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, curl your pubic bone to navel, reach back to the edge of your right foot. Deep breath, lengthen your ribs forward away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. From here, if you can, keep the bind. And as you breathe in, step your right foot forward. Once you're all the way forward, stand up, lifting your left foot off the floor for easy bird of paradise. Then you're stretching your left leg out and up. Keep the chest lifted, keep reaching that left foot away from you. If that is not accessible for you today, you're standing on your right leg, lifting your left foot up, taking hold of your shin. If you can go further, take hold of your foot. Breathe in and lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left foot forward. And breathe in, feel that you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, stretching forward with that foot. Once you've done, place your foot back down to the floor. From here, you're stepping your step back. From here, you're bringing both hands down onto the floor and place your right knee to the floor. Ease your left foot forward. Your next pose is easy twisting lunge. So hands down onto the floor. Send your right leg straight back and bring your right hand forward. Left hand tractions your left side forward. You're pressing into your right leg, and as you breathe in, gliding the ribs forward on right side. Press your left foot to the floor and open out towards the left. Now breathe in and move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you roll your chest open towards the left. Breathe into the lower back, keep lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist a little deeper into the pose. If you're going further, on the next breath, reach your left arm up to sky. And as you breathe out, reach it straight back. Press into your right leg and keep gliding the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, lengthening your left arm back. You're going further, bend your right knee, take hold of the ankle or the foot with your left hand. And then breathe in, feel. You're drawing your chest forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. Inhale, release. Release your right foot. Right foot is back flat onto the floor. Ease your hands either side, on the inside of your left foot. Reach your right heel back. Your right knee will come off the floor. Mancun stretch or lizard. So from here, as you breathe in, press into your right foot. Move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, folding over the front edge of your mat. You're going further, bend the elbows so your forearms are down onto the floor. And reach back into your right heel. If this is stronger than you want it to be, place your right knee to the floor. Now breathe in and keep drawing belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones back towards your right heel. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. Now notice where you're feeling that sadness into your body and bring in those smiley breaths into your body, deep breaths. And exhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. Bring your hands onto the shoulders and step your right leg forward for stepping forward into stand. Coming all the way up into stand. And do this all on the other side. So from standing, as you breathe in, step your left foot back for warrior two. Line up the back foot with the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Arms are reaching out towards the side. Bend the front knee and extend your right thigh forward. Press down into both feet, lift the toes. Now breathe in, lift your belly and diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, as you exhale, go a little deeper, lengthening your arms away from you. Eagle. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, your shoulders down away from you. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel the energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders be soft. Feel the strength in your legs. So breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift your chest. Lift your elbows. And as you breathe out, reaching your elbows forward. So feel this opening into back. Strong legs. Breathe in, lift belly. Emu. On the exhale, you're folding forward, bringing your forearms down towards the floor. Forehead is relaxing into forearms. Neck is relaxed. Now press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, gliding your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Elbows are reaching to floor. Forearms to the floor. Press your left foot to the floor. And then breathe in. Keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Keep reaching back into that left heel. One more breath. Spread the breath through the whole of your back. And exhale as you take it deep. Inhale, release. Bring your hands either side of your front foot and then straighten your right leg, setting up the triangle. From here, as you breathe in, you're stretching your arms out towards the side. And as you breathe out, shoulders down. Your right leg is straight. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, reach your right arm down towards the floor, and your left arm is reaching to the sky. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lift and lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach up with the fingertips of your left arm as if they're reaching up towards the sky. Now breathe in and move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open as you reach that left arm to sky. Place your left hand onto hip. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. Now as you breathe in, glide your body forward. The weight is into your right leg. Lift your left leg up and reach it straight back. Reach out with your heels. Once you have stability, stretch your left arm up to sky. Now breathe in and feel a feeling of weightlessness as you lift your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're rolling chest open towards the left, reach your left fingertips to sky. Vertical splits. On the next breath, bring both hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot, and then reach your right leg, left leg up towards the sky. Relax the back of your neck. Press your right foot to the floor, and then breathe in. Move your belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, send in that left leg away from you. Breathe into left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. You can walk the hands back, taking hold of the calf or your ankle with one or both hands. And then breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, folding a little more. Place both hands onto the floor and step your left leg back. Left leg is stepped back. You're stepping back into warrior two, warrior one. Push the floor away as you rise up, arms up to the sky. Bending that front knee. Press into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, come in a little deeper. Extended warrior variation. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Stretch your left arm up and reach it away from your left hip. As you press into your right thigh, breathe in, lengthen right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, as you roll your chest open, slide your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right hip by your thigh. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, gliding your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left hip. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, both shoulders down. Interlock on the next breath. You're sliding your right arm under your right thigh and bind it with the left arm that's by your right thigh or hip. If that is not accessible for you today, bring your right hand down onto the floor and then roll the chest open to the left. If that's further than you want to go, place your right forearm onto your thigh and roll the chest open. You can release that left arm to the side. So find the pose that is right for you. As you breathe in, press it into your right foot, lengthening your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, slight stop, feels as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. Press both feet to the floor, lift the toes. Now breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down away from your ear. Being anchored into your right foot. Breathe in, step your left foot forward. Once you feel balanced, stand up, lifting your right foot up off the floor. Lift the chest, and then stretch your right leg forward for easy bird of paradise. You're close enough to the wall and you're slipping, then stand close to the wall. And then keep stretching that right leg out and away. Keep reaching that leg away from you. If that is not accessible for you today, you're standing on your left foot. You lift your right leg up, the knees bent. Reach down, take hold of the shin. Or reach further down if you can, take hold of the foot. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, chest lifts as you reach in your right leg forward. Breathe into belly, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, stretch that right leg forward. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your foot back down onto the floor. Bring your hands onto the floor and step it back for lunge. So you've stepped your left leg back, your right foot is forward into lunge. You release your left leg back as far away from you as you can. You bring your right hand forward 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. As you anchor into your left leg, breathe in, lengthen, gliding the ribs forward. Press your right foot to floor, twist to the right. Now breathe in and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, open out towards the right. Keep pressing back into your left leg and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Press down with the inside of your right foot as you open out towards the right. Deep breath, inhale, keep drawing chest forward towards your chin. And as you breathe out, you're reaching back into that left foot. On the breath, if you can, reach your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm back towards the back wall. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs forward. And as you reach your right arm back, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle or the foot. If that's accessible to you, not. If it's not accessible, keep reaching that right arm back. Now breathe in and lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist open towards the right. Reach your left leg back away from you. On the next breath, draw your chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, reaching that left leg back. Inhale, release. Release your left foot to the floor. Your hands are down on the inside of your right foot. Reach your right leg back away, reach your left leg back away from you. Your knees will eventually come off the floor. Setting up for Mancoon stretch or lizard. As you reach back into your left heel, breathe in. Press your right foot to the floor and draw your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over the edge of your mat. You're going to further bend the elbows so your forearms are down onto the floor. If this is stronger than you want to be, stay on the hands or place your knee to the floor. And breathe into lower back, deep breath. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, reach back into your left heel. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your right sit bone back towards your left heel. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your hands under the shoulders and step your left foot forward, coming up to stand. Your next pose today is standing tortoise. So do standing tortoise. I'll do this with your hands clasped behind. So I'll demonstrate the pose this way. On your standing tortoise, you bend the knees and slide your hands down, tucking the hands under your heel. Like so. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you move your chest, like move your chest through the arm. You can do this if you have a wall. You can do this with your sit bones up against the wall. So here, sliding through and moving your chest through the arm. You're feeling this opening into lower back. You'll feel this into hamstrings. So that's where you're going with this pose. Standing tortoise. So arms are sliding through. Press your both feet to the floor. And as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you draw your chest through your legs. Keep the back of the neck long. Deep breath. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, gliding through a little bit more. One more breath here. Deep breath. Send your sit bones up. Move your chest through the arms. From here, your next pose is Titibasana. So you're sitting down as if you're sitting down onto your heels. Easing your arms out slightly away from your heels. Ease your feet forward and then breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift your sit bones off the floor and stretching your legs straight forward over your shoulders. So I'll just watch you with that. So Titibasana, you can also use a block. So here, arms are down under the shoulders, so hands comes down by the side. If you're doing this, make sure there's nothing behind you that is hard, because you often fall backwards on this. Lifting, lifting, push the floor away, stretching your legs forward and floating. If Titibasana or Firefly, that's the names that's given to that pose. If either of those are not working for you, then your pose right now is the Kasana. So you're coming down into a squat position. Bring your hands into prayer position, tucked in. Then you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, stretching the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sitting straight down. Your hands are bent down onto the floor. As you breathe in, you're rising up onto your tiptoes. You can tuck the elbows into armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, lifting one foot and the other away from the floor. Squeeze your feet together once you're up. And stay for 5 breaths. None of those are working for you. If none of those are working for you, then do twisting lunge. Right arm is over left. 2 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn to the other side for that same count. So if you're not doing Titibasana, if you're not doing Vikasana, then you're doing the twisting lunge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and then release. Your next pose is pigeon. So step your left foot forward between the hands. You're reaching your right leg back away from you. Ease your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. And bring your hands down onto the shoulders. Keep sending your right leg back as far away from you as you can. You bear down into pelvis, and as you breathe in, you lift and lengthen the ribs up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Now breathe into belly, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, reach back into your right big toe. So keep sending that right thigh away from you. Breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt as deep as you can. Now feel the energy that is moving through your body. Activate your feet, spread the toes on both feet. And noticing those areas that is still looking for your attention, bringing in that smiley energy into your body. Deep breaths, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back into your little toe. And breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, tailbone is tucking down, belly's pulling in, ease your left thigh forward as you reach your right thigh back. One more breath here, feeding your heart with this breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step your left foot back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, pigeon, breathe in and step your right foot forward between the hands. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat and your left leg is reaching back and away from you. Hands are under the shoulders. As you bear down into pelvis, breathe in, lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right shin. That left foot is active, it's reaching away from you. You're breathing into lower back, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. On the breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, letting go a little bit more. Let your shoulders be soft, neck is relaxed. Deep breath, breathe into your spot. Finding that creative, that loving, joyous energy, bringing that into your body. And when you exhale, belly pulls in, send your left thigh back, reach your right thigh forward. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Push the floor away. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step your curl toes on of your left foot. Step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend the knees, up your legs between the hands, and coming down into a seated position. From your seated position, you're moving into back release pose. So in your back release pose, you'll be lying down on your back. I'll demonstrate the pose here. So you're lying down on your back. You cross your left leg over your right as you would for twisted root. From here, you are, not there. You're bringing your foot over. You're not bringing it all the way over. So it's that you're creating a right angle with your feet, a triangle. You then slide your left arm between the angle that you've created and take hold of your right shin. Right arm reaches around and takes hold of the right shin. You can take hold of the back of your thigh. And your shoulders are onto the floor. So breathe into lower back and spread ribs to the floor. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. Feel as if you're sending your left thigh away from you. Feet are active on both sides. Now breathe into lower back. Spread the breath through the lower back. And as you breathe out, draw that right knee in a little bit more. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you draw your knee in, feel for reaching heels away from you. And then inhale, release, and change the cross of your left. Right is over left. Your right arm slides through that triangle, take hold of the back of your left thigh, or take hold of your left shin with both hands. Head and shoulders are to the floor. Breathe into lower back, spread the breath through the lower back. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee towards your left shoulder. Feel as if you're sending your right thigh away from you. Breathe deeply into the lower back. And as you breathe out, drawing that left knee in a little bit more. Take another breath in, deep breath. And then exhale, release. Your next pose is Happy Baby or Supta Baddha Konasana. If you're doing Supta Baddha Konasana, you're lying down on your back. Your feet are coming up and the soles of your feet are coming together. Your hands are coming around and it takes hold of your feet in this way. You breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. When you exhale, exhale completely and move your feet towards your chest. Feet are active, belly is pulling in. So if you're doing that pose, you're doing that 4 breaths. Alternatively, you can have your heels reaching up towards the ceiling. Your hands reach up, take hold of the big toe. Then you breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. If you exhale, exhale completely, belly pulls in, heels to the sky, knees to armpits, and your lower back is pressing to floor. So either of those, you're working 3 to 4 breaths in whichever of those poses that you're doing. So breathe in deeply. Exhale. Belly pulls in. Keep pressing your lower back to floor. The shoulders are soft away from your ears. Keep feeling for hollowing the belly out and using this to release your back. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. Exhale. Belly's in. Keep moving feet to chest if you're in Supta Baddha Konasana. Heels to sky if you're in Happy Baby. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. 1 more deep breath. Exhale completely. And then release. Place the soles of your feet onto the floor and lengthen your legs away from you. Once you've lengthened your legs away from you, press your lower back and glutes to the floor. Breathe in, stretch your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, lengthen your arms up above your head. Now take a deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, lengthen both arms and legs away from each other. From the tips of the toes to the tips of the fingers, lengthen for the whole of your body. And release. And again, breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, stretch your arms and legs away from each other. Feel that lengthening for belly, lengthening into lower back. Keep lengthening away from each other. and release. Last one, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen away. Keep stretching from tips of toes to tips of fingers. Keep lengthening. And release. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in, arms to sky. And as you breathe out, relax your arms down by your side, palms are facing up. Now breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, relax your left ear towards the left shoulder and feel them opening through the right side of your neck. And breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down away from your right ear. Keeping your left ear with your left shoulder. But then breathe into the left side of your neck. Feel as if you're internally lengthening your left ear away from left shoulder. Now exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, glide your head back to center. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Breathe into your neck. And as you breathe out, right ear eases towards the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And exhale, left shoulders away from left ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, glide your head back to center. And as you breathe out, both shoulders relax away from ears. Close your eyes. And then feel for allowing your body just to relax completely. If you've lengthened your legs away from you, bring your feet about the width of your mat. And if you're feeling this into your back, you can bend the knees so the soles of your feet are onto the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together. Arms relaxed down by your side and shoulders are away from your ears. Just allowing yourself just to let go completely in your final pose into Shavasana. Feel the energy as it's moving through your body right now. Feeling, but allowing yourself to be more open to yourself, opening up your heart. Allow the sweet energy, that sense of joy to come into your body, drawing it from the earth, drawing it from the sky, and allow it to penetrate through the whole of your body. Begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes. And then stretching the way that feels good. Breathing in that sweet, loving energy into your body. Allowing that energy to excite your cells. Bringing in that happy energy to you. Bend the knees and move the knees to chest. Allow your body to ease side to side, forward and back. And then roll to your left side towards your heart center. Breathe in. Right hand is by chest. Exhale. Push the floor away with your right hand as you're coming up. Coming up into a seated position. You sit tall. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And give yourself a moment to notice how your body feels. Congratulating yourself for your practice today. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Hopefully you had fun with it. We finish together. We breathe in deeply. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Have your